Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Relic 3 replay. Spot on top right side as the red allies, we have CWedvin. As actually random allies, spawns random empire, we have Obiek. How many dojo cores will we see out? I don't know why, this seems a little bit zoomed in. Am I going crazy? I might be going a little bit crazy. I don't know why this seems a little bit zoomed in. I may need to double check that in between games. Dojo cores are pushing way forward, trying to deploy on out. Dogi's next to the observation post. They're observing the observation post and realize the observation post is doing nothing. We also got a triple refinery opener for the Empire player, which will give him a good economic boom, while his opponent has not even deployed out his second refinery just yet. I see some javelin troops. He may be eyeing for some defense here. First drone flying about is likely be the rural refinery. Empire does have very good does get a mutual trade right there. Empire does have good 3 fast refinery opener thanks to the rapid building of those cores, but he has skimped out on walls as well. Dog could potentially get into the wall segments if he wants to keep an opening there. First drone pushing his way forward, trying to spot this. Well, does put the boot camp there. More walls going on down. Now we do have a naval yard. We do of course have some javelin troops meant for anti-aircraft purposes. And we got a 4th expansion. He's going aggressive expansion, and he deployed out Dojo Core here, and the engineer is going to sprint his way to the oil derrick. He will get in range of the oil derrick time. The sprint does last pretty good, pretty long. Got only 2 Imperial Warriors here, 3 Peacekeepers advancing forward. They of course get quickly picked on off. They can go and take time to deal with this Dojo Core. Another Imperial Warrior there. Oh, he pulled the shields there, thinking he's going for a bonsai charge, but instead he did not. There we go. Now these Peacekeepers will receive a lot of free damage there from the Imperial Warriors since they want to keep their shield up and going. Howdy. And looks like the Peacekeeper will go down. There's a good number of forces here. Now my javelin troops here. Are we going to see Riptide? Yes, we do see a pair of Riptides being deployed on out. First drone does receive some fire there. Peacekeepers getting focused down, which is very good, but now the Riptides can take time to finish off all these Imperial Warriors. Looks like some of these javelin troops did receive a bit of fire there, and the burst drone does jump on top of that Riptide, but of course does get shot down. Going for another burst drone. He's maybe just trying to eye the suicide bomb, but no. Javelin troops will quickly finish off any burst drone. Sells off, bombs that charge forward, unable to get any sort of slices. We do got a Defender Core, pair of Defender Cores. What on earth is this? I believe this replay is a little bit older. I think a 2019 replay, but even then, I don't think 2019 players usually went for this. Triple Defender Core? Got 4 refineries, he can go and has both oil derricks, but triple Defender Core there. I honestly don't know how effective Defender Cores are versus Riptides. I generally do not. You got a big wave of Peacekeepers being pulled out. The Javelin Trooper should be able to laser lock down those Defender Cores, no problem. The Riptides have made their way out to sea. These Defender Cores should be reasonably effective for infantry, barring the laser lock extra range. Riptides advancing forward. There's at least one filled with at least 4 javelin troops. I'm not sure about the other. And wait, there's 2 more Defender Cores here? He does have a Chopper VX, which is actually very good. We've got some javelin troops here trying to focus on the Defender Core. The javelin troops have hit there. Try and go for the suicide bomb there. Gets one of the javelin troops with that suicide. He can go ahead and he has another Defender Core here. He can actually sell off some wall segments. Does get inside the garrison there with the javelin troops there. Hops on out. Good. Does evacuate the Riptide. Very good. And this aggression was quickly shut down. Mainframe core? What the hell? What on earth is going on? Peacekeepers advancing forward. The one javelin trooper is there. I'm just sort of trying to understand, what is he going for? I can't see the level of technology. We know he has at least tier 2. This could be tier 3 being researched. Not sure what that was. Defender Corps has been set up over here. The allied player has gotten an expansion out at sea. Has not gotten the land expansion just yet. Has still a good amount of infantry. And that infantry should be very resilient to striker VX fire, or chopper VX fire. Another Defender Corps? What the? I just don't know what's going on, honestly. Power cores, that makes sense. And these peacekeepers are going to get ripped apart. He must did the order to select all units and then click on all peacekeepers. Watching these guys to death. Chopper VX is advancing forward. There's a power plant and a construction yard here. And a great number of javelin troops. You go for some honorable discharges. There is not a very honorable discharge right there. Industrial Corps has been deployed on out and crushed both those peacekeepers. Trying to make his way forward. We've got a cryo shot being pulled out. It will get one of them. The other one will still be decent versus the infantry. Does get the freeze there. Trying to go for more Defender Corps. Focusing on the javelin troops there. Didn't use laser lock. And does use point defense drone on top of the Dojo Corps. I was unsuccessful. Doesn't focus on the javelin troops. There's a lot of force here. And he needs jet tangus, mecha tangus. He could try charging forward once again with the striker VXs. He could try to chase forward as well, try to get some crushes. And these Defender Corps not being very useful. There's too much infantry. That's a Yuriko. That gets our veteran C1. He's going to have to do a lot of juggling against those peacekeepers there. He has to juggle. The Yuriko's actually not that great for infantry compared to Tanya and Natasha. And she's sustained a bit of damage there. She may just need to wait for her psychic scream recharge. I don't even know what the ability's called. Let's get another guy there. Does receive some shotgun blast there. She's down to a very, very little health. And that peacekeeper still flying through the air. Oh yeah, didn't like in Uprising they made it so Yuriko picks them up, they sort of expand and then explode. And now the Ore Collector is efficiency 1, does get the kill there on Yuriko. And the Ore Collector will go down. Already meaning to redeploy that Ore Collector there. Could have microed it a little bit better, perhaps kept it near the Mecha Bay for repairs. Over here, got the naval expansion getting hit by the sadistic dolphins. And the Imperial Warriors are inside that garrison. Veteran infantry is advancing forward. This garrison has been cleaned out by... I don't know why, I thought I saw briefly Rico. I could have been mistaken right there. Imperial Warriors could. A bonsai charge there. Gets the heroic one. Does not clear out the garrison. There's at least 3 in there. Bonsai charging into that garrison now. And does get gunned down, both of them. He's just lacking anti-infantry. Ore Collectors can provide that, but not all too great. Honorable discharge only gets 1 guy there. Another Ore Collector charging on forward. But there's just too many javelin troops here. Her cryo shot. Got Yuriko here. Psychic Scream. Wait! There's a second screen right there. She must got tied up right there. Gets sliced right there. This Ore Collector goes down. Oh, by the garrison. And now there's 2 heroic peacekeepers. 1 wounded regular peacekeeper. And maybe another Yuriko. And now the mainframe core is going to be under siege. It's another Imperial Warrior. Do got another ore refinery being pulled out. It's going to be from the naval expansion. Do have the Chopper VX, wounded Chopper VX in the region. And looks like the peacekeepers are going to go back in the garrison. And Sea Wings are anti-infantry, so the Sea Wings are a good counter. Should have deployed them a little bit longer ago. Got also naval expansion down on the bottom. There's a lot coming on forward. He could advance forward with the C Wing to engage that Javelin troop. He should be able to save it. And C Wing does save the ore refinery. Vindicators are flying about. I'm not sure what's queued up right there. Lots of queued up. And C Wing's going to take time to deal with that garrison as well. More Vindicators going out. Got a forward airfield. As well as the engineer trying to actually finally reclaiming that oil derrick. Allied players low in power with his MCV packed on up. And sells off the mainframe core. Maybe split a strap for cash. C-Bone take a little bit of time to deal with heroic shielded peacekeepers. And she's going to go, and Yuriko has been redeployed. Eyeing for some juggling there. Juggling's not great. Needs to go for, and to get any of the Vindicators there. There's a lot of Yurikos, and now there's a wave of infantry and the MCV. If Yuriko would have stayed alive, that would have been okay. But now there's no Yuriko. C-Wing does go down. C-Wing does land on top. Shogun battleship providing some shore bombardment. And looks like the ore collector does get frozen there. Doesn't get the ore refinery more likely to go down as well. And we've got a fully heroic piece Imperial Warrior there. Does get a shotgun blast there. A couple units are remaining. We've got Vindicators coming in. I don't know. Now let's take the Shogun battleship. Shogun battleship needs to fall back, get some repairs. Another Mecha Bay being redeployed. He needs Jet Tengus. Does clear out this garrison finally with the Imperial Warriors. And now we do have another laser lock. Also going for more C-Wings would be half bad. He's fighting against a lot of infantry mostly. More C-Wings are pushing up way out. And he does not get the ore refinery in time. He still has the ore collector there, so could potentially redeploy it or use it. Now we do have some multi-gun turrets here. Shogun battleships can't deal with it. You've got Yuriko. Grabs a Vindicator. More bomb runs there. Grabbing that Vindicator allowed him to stay alive. And he packed up the MCV. He is close to the multi-gun turret. The multi-gun turret will save the MCV from going down. Howdy. Another C-Wing or Sky-Wing does go down. I forgot these are Sky-Wings, not C-Wings. And Yuriko goes down once again. And low power. Shogun battleships still receiving much needed repairs. Got also some Yari mini subs. And looks like some of these tank busters do go down. Not sure how they got there. Could have been a sleeper ambush. Vindicator's coming for a bombing run. He needs to get these in anti-aircraft mode. And bombs two of them without any reprisal. And by default, you should have your defender cores in anti-aircraft mode. Now I've got the MCV packed on up. Now the bomb run does take out the oil derrick there. Does fire a barrage right there. Infantry is advancing forward. Do got that ore collector still in the region, but the ore collector will go down. And here comes Yuriko. Psionic shell. Surgical strike does not take out Yuriko. Got a single Imperial Warrior there. Fires a cryo blast or cryo shot there. Needs some Jet Tengus. Does get a slice there with the Imperial Warrior. Does take out some of those Jet Mega Tengus. Does sell off both those Rhinos. Does get a pair of free Imperial Warriors and bombs that charge forward. One does get a slash there. Jet Tengus or Mecha Tengus engaging as well. Yuriko needs to fall back a little bit. She's not great versus infantry, but most of the peacekeepers are down. Trying to struggle right there. She's not being focused on because she can take time to kill these off one at a time. Javelin ships are getting some hits there, and Yuriko's now fully heroic. Got some infantry here. Yuriko needs some time to get some health regen. A lot of the Mecha Tengus and Jet Tengus are getting some healing, or has efficiency. Now we do have these Shogun battleships supported by some C-Wings. C-Wings are 2 C-Wings only. The rest are actually Kula subs. Not Kula subs, Yari mini subs. When the Shogun battleships do go down, we got point defense drones on those Shogun battleships. Over here, we've got the jet tankers flying about. We've got a dolphin. Nope, does not jump down on the dolphin. And does take out one of the Vindicators there. One of the Shogun battleships go down. 2, 3 of the Vindicators go down. Good engagement there by the jet tankus. We got now a seaport now under siege from this single chopper VX, and he is quite wounded, and and also a veteran. This could get him to heroic veterancy to get some much needed health regen. Warfighting will go down to a single laser lock javelin. We got a big wave of infantry here. The Dojo Corps could charge forward to draw fire, allowing Yuriko to get a nice, juicy psionic scream. He may not be paying attention. She's just auto-attacking at this moment in time. Gets a big shout there, getting all except for a couple units, and just only the Peacekeeper can be quickly focused down. Single Shogun battleship patrolling the seas, going for a circumstrike, and does take out the mech, the multi-gunner turret there. Now Yuriko has free reign over the MCV as it explodes in midair with the transform. Got now some tank busters being deployed out. Bombing run will come forward, trying to hit these forces. Does take out one of the wounded Dojo Corps. Probably would have been better to put 3 bombs on the tank busters. Takes out that airfield there. The Vindicators hovering there. And goes down to Yuriko. Sells off that power plant there. And with a... Ooh, that was a little bit overkill with that shout. And looks like the allied player has surrendered. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay.